Hi everybody, it's Becky from Northern Star Tarot and welcome to the weekly energy forecast from today, Monday the 31st of August, through to Sunday, the end of the week, which is what, the 7th, maybe the 6th? It's the 6th, isn't it? Anyway, right, I thought I would start with like a pre-oracle card. So these are the sacred geometric activation cards. I thought it'd be nice to have that sort of overall feel before we get the cards out for from the 4 elements. That was so quick, and we have got Tantric Journey and Divine Feminine. So the frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with others. Ooh. And Divine Feminine. Sorry, I'm thinking of something I saw online that was funny about certain things, but this is feeling a bit like needing some me time already. This is feeling like a nice bath with candles and stuff like that, especially coming out with Divine Feminine as well. Whether you're a man or a woman or however you identify gender-wise, we all have aspects of Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine in us. So the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. Absolutely feeling this, because feminine energy, Divine Feminine energy, is all about creative power and our connection with nature, with our emotions. It's very sensual. Divine Masculine focuses more on sort of logic and work and drive and stuff like that. So, like I said, this is feeling very much like needing some me time or time with a partner and just exploring each other or exploring yourself in that respect. Yeah, I instantly just think, I love baths. I love getting a bath. That is my way of unwinding, is having, I think because I can shut the door and no one's going to disturb me, hopefully. It's usually after children have gone to bed, and I can have bubbles. I've got like a jacuzzi bath, so I can turn the bubble thing on and put some bath salts in, and I'll have aromatherapy in there, candles. I'll either have some music on, or it depends what I'm in the mood for, really, but it's also a good way to meditate. And that's the thing, is a lot of people think meditation is just sort of sitting cross-legged, but there's so many different ways of meditating, and for me, a bath is the best way if you're not someone who can sit there. It's a really good way of being in the now and just getting in touch with yourself, getting in tune with yourself. Do you know what? I'm going to go with these because this seems to have that same sort of floaty energy that I'm feeling straight away from that. Earth energy for the week ahead. For everyone on Facebook and Instagram that need to hear this. Oh, the High Priest. Oh my God, look at this. Speak about divine and divine feminine. We got the High Priestess out for Earth. I'm getting like goosebumps. This is like really needing to have some you time, to have that bath, to connect with yourself. Air energy. Oh, I'm feeling you. You kind of stuck out. I'm going to get another one as well. So you have to trust it when I feel it before it comes out. Air energy for this week. Oh, okay, bloody 2. Wow, okay. Can see why I felt this one now. We've got a whole little story there going on with air. Fire energy for the week ahead, please. Fire energy for the week ahead. The moon. Is anyone else feeling this sort of floaty feminine energy that is coming through? Whether you read tarot, you're new to tarot, just looking at the images and looking at the cards that are coming up. And water energy. Water energy for the week ahead. There we go. That's interesting. So there's Ace of Wands that's on the bottom there as an underlying energy as well. Because I'm very much feeling like that. This just like, I feel like we've been through some major energies over the last month. So it's nice to feel this sort of energy coming through now that's just taking some time for you. High Priestess coming up in Earth. It's such a contradiction in terms in a way, because Earth energies are things that we can see and touch and feel. And the High Priestess is all about her sort of connection to the divine. It's trusting your instincts. It's opening up that channel, and I'm very drawn to this here. Opening up that channel and connecting with the universe, connecting with the greater energies. And I'm just really feeling, especially with this that's come up here, which I'll get to in a moment, I keep thinking of this bath, and whether it's a bath for you or a walk in nature or whatever it is, where you can just take some you time, take some quiet time to connect with nature, connect with the universe, and just relax your soul. So in air, which is our thoughts, this all the stuff coming up in our head, we've got the 5 of Swords, which I felt. And it didn't come out itself, but I felt it, and I'm starting to understand that that's maybe an underlying, it's almost like this is what we've been through lately. This is what we've been through, of just having our heads wrecked. That's the only way I can describe that feeling. Of just, oh my God, I've got so much to do, I've got things to do, this is bothering me, that's bothering me, and just having this constant narrative going on. No wonder we need a bath and need some release. Which is why we've got Judgment. Now is the time to release that pressure, to release that which doesn't serve us anymore. Release all those thoughts and stories that we're telling ourselves and telling other people. Just let it go. Let it all go. And when we do that, you feel instantly lighter. I love that, it's come up with this tantric journey, which is talking about sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Whether you're single or in a partnership. I mean, I feel like in partnerships, when we end up in this place, we don't feel very sensual, do we? We don't want to get all hot in the sheets, do we? And this is where I'm feeling this. Just have a bath. Just have a bath. Go relax. Do something for you that makes you feel amazing. not just physically, but sensually, like even shaving. I've been in lockdown for that long, my legs have not been touched. So for me, that'd be something with this sort of energy that I'd want to do to just make me feel more sensual and feel more divine. That's the only way I can think about it. To make me feel like this Queen of Wands, who is my card as a fire sign. Yeah, Queen of Wands is all about self-confidence and creativity. And I feel like whatever you've been wrecking your head about, it's like everything's screaming at you to take a break. Just take a break. Doesn't have to. The problem's still going to be there. I remember after I had my second kid, I stressed constantly about the housework, and my mother-in-law said to me, you know, the housework will still be there when he's 25. And, you know, when someone says something so profound to you and you're like, you know what, I never thought of it that way, really, that I can stress myself out about it now, but it's going to be the same tomorrow. It's not going anywhere, housework. It's going to be a daily thing for the rest of my life. So this feels like that, of just, you know what, whatever you're wrecking your head about, can you do anything about it right now? Are you stressing about the future possibilities of it? I feel like that's what this is here. There's two things we stress about, really, which is the past and the future. This is feeling very much like coming back into the now. I was talking about this with a client yesterday. I do apologise, it's going to be noisy as heck today in my background. I was talking about this with a client yesterday of the Buddhist philosophy to stay in the moment, like even when you eat a meal. And I don't know about you, but as a busy mum, when I'm eating, I'm doing other things. I'm checking my phone for business stuff, or I'm grabbing a quick 5 minutes on whatever game I'm playing on my phone, or, I'm doing something while I'm eating. When was the last time you sat down and just focused on the process of eating and tasted every bite and just slowed it right down to that point where you're not thinking about anything else? You're just right there and enjoying the meal. And that's what this feels like, of just step outside of all this and step into that time with yourself. So, better move on quickly. We're at 13 minutes already, oh my word. Okay, so moon and fire energy, which is very interesting. One, we've got the full moon coming up. And I'm feeling this sort of link of needing to release, because we need to release things. Or when we get a full moon, that's the best time to release things. And it's releasing all this stress, taking a break, taking time to not worry about the things that are out of your control or that you can't see. We can't see a future, or we can't see aspects of the future, and the moon only lights part of the way, and that's all we're meant to see right now. So why stress about it? Take some chill, take a bath, and then that is where your fire energy comes in. That's where your spark of your solution comes from. Like Archimedes in the bath, stressing about a problem, and his wife told him to go and take a break, go and take a bath. And while he was sat in the bath, he noticed the water level rise, and therefore volume was a way to determine density by putting himself in the bath. So that's what I mean. That's what this is feeling like. Your problem to the solution will be found when you release the problem, when you just take that step back, relax, and then you see things clearly. Can't see things when it's all murky. Okay, I'm sorry if you've noticed a bit of a jump there. I decided to do something and then I was going to re-record the whole thing, but I don't want to do that. because there was a whole lot I said just focusing on these energies. Right, so we're up to water. Water represents all our emotions. And in our emotions, we're like waiting for that payoff. Put that time, effort in. We put that energy into something, and now it's waiting for the payoff. But this is where I'm feeling this sort of like, I mean, look at the colours that are going on here. We've got all this sort of watery blueness that's going on here. And then that's where we get this spark, where we get this inspiration from taking that time, from allowing us to just rest, relax with absolutely no purpose. Something I also said to a friend of mine, shout out to Float and Feather, hi, who I know watches these. But she was talking about like being stressed out and, you know, trying to do meditation and trying to do self-growth and self-healing and stuff. And I was saying sometimes even just doing that stuff is going to drain you. Sometimes you've got to just have a duvet day. You've just got to not do anything. And that's fine. It's fine to have a day where you're not trying to improve yourself, where you're not trying to fix a problem. I'm thinking of that gif, I'm sure you've all seen it, with the dog sat in the house that's burning. He's just having a cup of tea going, this is fine. That feels like this energy. It's like, whatever this is, whatever's stressing you out, it ain't going anywhere. It isn't going anywhere, so release it. Release stress about it. And that's when you'll get your idea. And that is when you get your payoff. I think there's a link here, given the colours and given the message. The entire thing of the message is you need to take a break. You need to take that time, connect with the universe, connect with nature, connect with yourself, more importantly, connect with your loved ones. And then you'll feel that satisfaction. Like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for the next wave. I'm ready to face whatever life wants to throw at me. Oh, I'm loving this reading today. Really loving it. I'm going to use my my latest deck, which is the Sacred Rebel. Getting lots of sacred oracle cards called Sacred something or other. New cards when you're shuffling them. It's a little satisfying as well, though. Okay. Overall advice for the week. Oh, thank you. In the world, not of the world. How stunning is the artwork? I know I keep fawning over it, but it's just so beautiful. I'll have to get the book for this one. Okay. It is safe for you to become naked with life. Oh my God, it's water as well. Get in the bath. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, stronghold, and mental or emotional security blankets, so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you. Just kept it dropping out of your hands, like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, locking away, holding and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it be like to feel as if you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there'd be a softening to your way of life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed, so that all may be accomplished. It is an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defences layer by layer, and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defences. At other times, it is clear we've outgrown them. This is something that you have outgrown, and it has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed to life. You don't have to hide behind organised, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable. Nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight, too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you've been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you've also drawn the Oracle of Faith in the Process, which I haven't, so we've got the healing process here. Imagine you are running naked into a sea, ocean, river, or waterfall. See, this is where I'm going back to the bath or a shower. Be cleansed. Feel it happening. Be with it and enjoy the sensation of it. Feel freed of any weight that you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Let go on all levels. When you are ready, just open your eyes and rest for a few moments before going back to your day or evening. You have completed the healing process. This just absolutely sums up the entire reading nicely. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Hope everyone enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. And I will see you next week. I am going to, do you know what? I am really going to try getting monthlies done. It'll probably be towards the end of the weekend or towards the weekend, because we've got children returning to school this week and there's all kinds of chaos going on. So I need to take a bath. I need some chill time, I think, before I sit down and try getting 12 readings out for you all. But I want to start doing that for you. I really do. Okay, hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I will speak to you soon. Bye for now.